When a Hollywood icon like Gillian Anderson steps into the spotlight with raw authenticity and fearless confidence, the world takes notice. At 55, Anderson is not just defying the conventional standards of beauty and aging in the entertainment industry, she is rewriting the narrative entirely. Her recent photos, which have sparked widespread attention, are more than just images. They are a bold statement about empowerment, vulnerability, and the timeless nature of true beauty. In an era where youth is often idolized and perfection is manufactured, Anderson's unapologetic embrace of her natural self sends a powerful message. Real allure comes from within, and age only adds to it. Gillian Anderson, best known for her iconic role as Dana Scully in The X-Files, has long been admired not only for her acting talent, but also for her ability to challenge Hollywood's rigid expectations of women. The discussion highlights Anderson as a figure who embodies strength, elegance, and authenticity. Unlike many celebrities who rely heavily on curated images and artificial perfection, Anderson's appeal lies in her genuine presence and willingness to be seen as she truly is. The conversation begins by acknowledging Anderson's enduring charm and the cultural significance of her recent public appearances. At 55, she radiates a confidence that transcends physical appearance, reflecting an inner strength and self-assurance that many find inspiring. The phrase "pictures don't lie" is used not just to comment on her physical presentation, but to emphasize the raw honesty she brings to every public moment. Her recent photos, described as bold and daring, showcase her natural poise and elegance, reinforcing the idea that sensuality and empowerment are not mutually exclusive, and that both can flourish with age. The phrase "goes bare" is explored as a symbol of vulnerability and courage in an industry that often demands perfection and conformity. Anderson's willingness to appear unfiltered and genuine challenges the status quo and encourages women of all ages to embrace their true selves without fear or shame. This is not simply about physical exposure, but about a deeper authenticity that resonates widely. Beyond her physical allure, Anderson's intellectual and activist side adds depth to her public image. She is articulate, socially aware, and deeply engaged in important causes, from women's rights to global humanitarian issues. This layered identity, actress, activist, mother, and style icon, makes her a multifaceted cultural figure whose influence extends far beyond the screen. Her recent photos have reignited conversations about femininity, sexuality, and empowerment. Rather than being about shock value, these images celebrate a woman who refuses to hide or diminish herself to make others comfortable. This fearless approach has cemented her status as a trailblazer in Hollywood and beyond. The comments from fans reflect a global admiration for Anderson, with people expressing love for her beauty, intelligence, and spirit in multiple languages. While most comments are positive, one skeptical viewer questions the authenticity of the article's claims, reminding us that public perception can be varied and complex. Gillian Anderson's career has spanned decades, with her portrayal of Dana Scully in The X-Files cementing her place in television history. However, her influence goes far beyond her roles. Anderson has consistently chosen projects that demand emotional depth and complexity, reflecting her commitment to authenticity, both on and off-screen. In recent years, Anderson has become a vocal advocate for women's rights and social justice, using her platform to address issues such as gender equality, mental health, and humanitarian causes. This activism enhances her public persona, making her not just a star but a role model for many. The recent photos that sparked this discussion show Anderson embracing her natural beauty without the heavy retouching or artificial enhancements common in celebrity culture. This choice resonates deeply in an industry often criticized for unrealistic beauty standards and ageism. Anderson's confidence in her own skin challenges these norms and encourages a broader conversation about what it means to age gracefully and authentically. Her approach aligns with a growing movement among women in Hollywood and beyond who reject the pressure to conform to youth-centric ideals. By going bare, Anderson symbolizes a break from the past and a celebration of self-acceptance, vulnerability, and strength. The cultural impact of Anderson's stance is significant. In a society that often marginalizes older women, Her visibility and confidence provide a powerful counter-narrative. She demonstrates that beauty and sensuality are not confined to youth, but can evolve and deepen with experience and wisdom. Moreover, Anderson's intellectual presence and activism add layers to her influence. She is not only admired for her looks, but respected for her mind and her commitment to meaningful causes. This combination of beauty, brains, and bravery makes her a compelling figure in contemporary culture. The international fan comments reflect this admiration, with people from different countries and languages expressing their appreciation for Anderson's qualities. This global resonance underscores her status as a cultural icon whose appeal transcends borders. Gillian Anderson's recent photos and public appearances are more than just a visual statement. They are a declaration of authenticity, empowerment, and timeless beauty. At 55, she challenges Hollywood's narrow definitions of femininity and aging, showing that confidence and sensuality grow stronger with time. Her willingness to be vulnerable and genuine in an industry obsessed with perfection makes her a trailblazer and a role model. The phrase, "Pictures don't lie," captures the essence of Anderson's appeal. Her beauty is not just skin deep, but rooted in her courage to be herself. This authenticity resonates with fans worldwide and sparks important conversations about how society views women, aging, and empowerment. In embracing her natural self, Gillian Anderson reminds us all that true allure comes from within, and that the most unforgettable beauty is the kind that shines through honesty, strength, and self-acceptance.